Okay, so the first use of magnetism in mapping the inside of the Earth would be just to detect deposits of ore. So just like a regular metal detector can detect a bottle cap, you can take a magnetometer and you can move it over a deposit of iron, and it would be able to detect that metal that was buried underneath the ground. And the larger the deposit of the ore, the more electricity would be generated, and you would have a larger readout on your magnetometer. Okay, then the next thing that we could do though is we could actually measure inside the Earth the strength of the magnetic field. And so this is a picture of the magnetism inside the Earth at different depths. So you'll notice that at the surface you have the south magnetic pole at the geographic North Pole, and then at the bottom of the Earth you have a nice northern magnetic pole. Okay, so at the surface it's exactly what you would expect. But notice as you go deeper inside the Earth, things get all twisted up. So the magnetic field gets all twisted up as you get closer and closer to the core of the Earth because of convection that is going on inside the Earth. So the magnetic field of the Earth is caused by molten iron and nickel that is going around and around because the Earth is rotating. So that's what's generating the overall magnetic field of the Earth. But that material is not just going sideways. It's also going up and down because of convection. So heat inside the Earth is causing the material to go up and down at the same time. So you can see how that would tangle the magnetic field on the inside of the Earth. And eventually it could get so tangled that it could snap. And we found out in an earlier lesson that that would cause the magnetic field of the Earth to reverse itself. And this occurs about every 100,000 years or so. North becomes south and south becomes north. So the geographic poles, they stay the same. But the magnetic poles, they switch. And then we use this to map the stripes on the ocean floor on either side of a mid-ocean ridge. And then by putting those stripes back together again, we were able to draw the continents back together again to show what they looked like when they were all connected. So that's one of the uses of magnetism. Okay, in our next segment, we are now going to talk about electricity and what does it tell us about the inside of the Earth.